I'm reading for Darrell Bryant. As a child growing up in Morning Sun, Darrell walked to the old Morning Sun school, already exercising what would become his lifelong trait, a fiercely free spirit. He didn't always fit the mold, and few could have predicted what lay ahead, yet one teacher did. Much to the surprise of many, Darrell was offered the opportunity to move to Ellsworth, Iowa, where he lived with his former teacher, Lorraine Gorder. Darrell always credited her with seeing something in him that others had missed. Because of her belief, he attended Ellsworth Community College, where he became salutatorian of his class. He carried that pride with him when he went on to Iowa State University, earning a degree in chemistry, a remarkable journey for a boy who once simply walked to school in Morning Sun. At the age of 23, degree in hand, Darrell volunteered for the United States Air Force. As a captain, he managed the logistics of nuclear weapons during the Vietnam War, work of enormous responsibility and consequence. During this time, his life filled with travel, marriage, and the arrival of 2 children. Somewhere along the way, Darrell realized something important about himself. He didn't much care for being bossed around. He returned to Morning Sun, believing deeply that it was the best place to raise a family. He put his chemistry degree to work as a supervisor at the ordnance plant in Middletown, Iowa, while simultaneously nurturing what would become Bryant's apple orchard. With strategy, hard work, and the steady partnership of Barb, Darrell became self-employed in the apple business for more than 50 years. Later, after many years of independence, Darrell took on the role of managing the laboratory and wastewater at Tyson Foods in Columbus Junction. After retiring from Tyson, Darrell and Barb finally slowed the pace just enough to enjoy many journeys, both within the United States and abroad. Darrell was known for his lack of patience and his unwavering willingness to educate his children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren on exactly how they ought to solve whatever problem stood before them. That tenacity, many would say, came straight from his mother, Yoli. He was genuine, sometimes to a fault. When Darrell loved, he loved deeply and without reservation. Ever the teacher, he passed down many things to the next generations, including a very extensive vocabulary of curse words, with a special fondness for the 4-letter variety. He also loved nature, much like his father Max, and he never stopped learning. Darrell was an accomplished cook, spending countless hours studying his cookbooks in an effort to improve his craft. Unfortunately, for those who ate with him, he had no sense of taste or smell. His specialties included dried beans with very little flavor and homemade bread, offered with pride and persistence. Darrell lived fully, spoke plainly, worked hard, and taught constantly. He leaves behind a legacy of independence, intellect, humor, and unwavering authenticity, qualities that continue to echo through the generations he shaped.